Alright, welcome back everyone. Doing a video I didn't think I'd be doing. So, I just realized I can't hear because I'm dumb. I forgot my headphones. Because special. Let me make sure this is right. Okay, let me make sure. Yep, okay. Everything is looking good. So, for those of you who have been paying attention, there has been a story about MoistCr1tiKal getting a video taken down, and then Markiplier coming to his defense saying, if he gets a strike, well, so should I. And he got a strike. In fact, he did a video on it. Right here. Which was released today. Now, an update on that is that YouTube has gone and tried to fix it. And that's fine and good. I'm glad YouTube is trying to fix their mistakes. My problem is A, that it happened to begin with, and B, that they, when first met with it, they've made so many bullshit arguments. Like, okay, you're flagging this, which is a staged fight, but there are people actually abusing animals on camera, but you're not going to do anything about it. Well, if you don't like it, then flag it. Like, but your bot caught this, not that. Do you not see the problem? So the point I kind of want to add on to this is, what hope does that give people as small YouTubers, small content creators? Because all it really seems like is the system is rigged against YouTubers. YouTube used to be for YouTubers. And now it seems like they're doing everything against YouTubers. They're making it hard to build a community. They're making it hard for some people to keep a community. They're making it hard for, just to do videos that don't even violate. And then, to top it all off, they released, what was it, yesterday, that October 1st, they essentially said, well, if we don't like something, we'll just get rid of it. I mean, come on. How hard is YouTube going to work against its content creators? I understand they need their advertisers, and they need to be able to make money off of it, because YouTube is a net loss without advertisers. I get that. But, at the same time, if you have no content creators, advertising ain't going to matter because there's going to be nothing to advertise. I mean, I can't really say much. I cover one of the darker sci-fi universe. Actually, probably the darkest sci-fi universe. Maybe Lovecraft would be up there. But they're comparable. I cover something really dark. I cover Warhammer 40k. What's to say that eventually they're like, no, that's just too violent. You can't do that content anymore. In fact, every video you've done on 40k, we're going to strike it due to violence. Not claim it, strike it. That would be, about half of my channel at this point. So, I mean, what hope does that give new YouTubers? Like, even the ones, you could have some that are 300 like me. You could have some that are 30. You could have some that are 3,000. What hope is there for us that something we're doing today won't get struck years from now because they've all of a sudden changed, like, no violent content, period, so no video games with violent content. It's like, well, we're screwed. I mean, I like doing YouTube. I really do. It is really fun to do it with the equivalent of putting 20 to 40 hours a week into it. It's the equivalent of a part to full-time job for me. But my problem with it is that it's almost like as soon as I start getting hope that YouTube is on the right path, they just turn right around and do something like this. There was Kappa. There's this. There's... I mean, how many times in the past 5 years have they changed just because it pleased them? How many times in the past 5 years have they changed to the point where it negatively impacted content creators who didn't actually do anything wrong? Now, there are bad content creators, and they need to be gotten rid of. The people who abuse animals on camera need to go. I think we can all agree to that. But for people just doing gameplay videos, like, what's the harm in doing gameplay videos? I've always had the opinion, if you don't like a YouTuber or you don't like the content they're putting out, you don't have to fucking watch them. It's not YouTube's place to say, well, this person is better than this person. No, it's personal preference. For instance, I do gameplay of Metro X. Right now, I'm doing Metro Exodus, the original Final Fantasy VII, Mass Effect 2, and Warhammer Inquisitor Martyr. Other people have done videos on all 4 of those games. If you like my videos, people will tend to watch them. If you like a different person's videos on, they'll watch theirs. That's not for YouTube to decide who's better. That's for people to pick their personal preference. And that's what's been lost. And for this to go this far to where them striking MoistCr1tiKal was ridiculous to begin with. Them striking Markiplier, and by the way, fucking bravo, Markiplier. I have watched you for years. And I've had nothing but respect for you in those years. And him to come out and actually say, fair is fair, Team YouTube. Where's my strike? You know what? I had a lot of respect for you before. I have even more now. Because that took a brass set of balls that not many other people would do to say, this person's getting punished. I did the same thing. Fucking give it to me too. Markiplier is one of the YouTubers that people should look up to. I'm not saying he's perfect by any means, but he is a damn good YouTuber, and that right there shows the kind of character he has. What we need to get away from, like I've been saying this entire time, is these little drama spat bullshit, and start making YouTube for YouTubers. Start having YouTubers stick together. Because YouTube has proven time and again that it's working against its content creators. So who's going to stand up? Who's going to stand up for content creators when YouTube is doing this shit? It's only going to be other content creators. And God bless Markiplier for doing that too. I've done these videos before. I personally don't like doing them because I don't want to be seen as I'm doing it for views. I'm not. I'm doing this because to me this is the moral right. Sticking up for someone, right, wrong, or indifference, regardless of what size your channel is. That's the right thing to do. That should have never happened to him. It was something that was staged. It was meant as a joke, to be funny, to be laughed at. In fact, in Markiplier's video, it's called Try Not to Laugh Challenge for that purpose. It's like, YouTube didn't care. They came up with every bullshit answer and then finally fixed it. And I agree. Markiplier put out later, and I don't think I have it pulled up. I might be... Okay, here it is. I appreciate the reinstatement and apology. I'm willing to accept the mistakes that can happen. I hope we can work together to minimize the chance that it will happen in the future. I'll take the SpongeBob custom off for now. You know what? I can appreciate that. I do. I really hope we can minimize the chance of this happening. Because again, what's to stop this from happening to any YouTuber, regardless of size? This isn't about one YouTuber or another. This is about us as a community. Not just the Ludus Infinium community, not the Markiplier community, not the MoistCr1tiKal community. This is about the content creator community. Coming together and realizing that even though we may have disagreements, we're all adults and we can all get along to the point where when someone attacks one of us, it doesn't matter who, that we all need to sit there and be like, okay, in this case where Team YouTube did something dumb, be like, YouTube, that was dumb. Now, if a YouTuber does something stupid, it's on us to hold them responsible as well. It's like, you know, we're not attacking you, but dude, do you realize what you just did? That's, you know, for instance, to take it to a lesser extreme, of maybe not necessarily someone beating animals, but for someone, yeah, I guess you could even say like me, who probably uses too much aggressive language. Like, maybe you should calm down on that. And I know I should, but This is a case where I should be angry. Because it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous that trying to do YouTube can be amazing 1 minute and then be absolutely have all hopes crushed the next. It's ridiculous. And it keeps happening. So, I agree with Markiplier. I want to give YouTube the chance that they've already done it, that they've admitted that they've made a mistake. But now tell us what you're going to do to fix that mistake from happening in the future, at least. Anyway, this was going to be a quick video, a quick little stream, just me trying to get this off my chest, do a little update. Again, congratulations to Markiplier and MoistCr1tiKal for getting the strikes removed, according to Team YouTube. You know, at least they got fixed. I'm so happy to hear that for you guys. I hope y'all have nothing but good things happen in your future. And for the rest of you, I will see you actually in a couple of hours. So, have a good one.